What is up, guys? It's me, MAGMA, and we're back once again with another comparison video. Today we're going to go ahead and compare both Geonosian cannons. Here we have the 2003/2004 model, which came with the Geonosian fighter, and here is the set that was compatible with the Geonosian fighter from the year before, which was 2011, and this one is from 2012. So I'll be comparing both models, and I will also be comparing both versions of the Geonosian warrior, because I wanted to compare them, but I thought compare it all in one would be much easier and more compatible, I guess. I don't know. So obviously we're gonna go ahead and actually we'll leave the figures there. We're gonna go ahead and start with our 360 view. That's the front of the cannon. Looks pretty cool. This one has a pretty cool look to it. This one looks really weird. There we go. And you have a backwards view. Well, obviously this one looks much better. On my personal opinion, before we go on to comparing it and stuff, this one is just much more better for looks, for everything. This is just a little addition to the set, I think, that they gave to it. Now, I'll go over the differences and such, but I just think that this one is has better feels of playability, and it's much better for the young to have this one, even though this one is much better for looks, mock purposes, and just for collection. You can tell this is a cannon. This one you can barely tell what it is. So yeah. So if you guys want to get a cheap Geonosian cannon, like you want to get like two cheap Geonosian cannons, you don't care how they look, and this version is just fine with you, you probably want to go ahead with this one. If you guys want a detailed Geonosian cannon, you guys can get this one. Has 2-3 defaults of playability, although these are extremely cheap as well, so you might just as well buy this one. Getting the figures out of the way, I guess. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so this cannon, compared to the other one, has got some cool stuff. So you have a lot of space to put some additional figures all around, and some space right here to add your Geonosian gunner, I guess. But you can add like 5 figures on this platform. Then you got these that you can push. I'll show you what it does. And you got these legs that move up and down. So it has a great look to it. Definitely, that's a big thing about this one. Great look to it. This is why I prefer this one personally. It can just go up and down. You cannot move it sideways. Well, you can, but this doesn't move sideways compared to the legs. You have to move the entire thing sideways. And it has 2 flake fire missiles that you can push with these red parts. You just flick these and they just go flying all over the room. Actually, that went all the way under my bed. Alright, so here's what one of them looks like. These missiles. So, actually I'll just be reloading them, I guess. So yeah. Great look to it, great set. Now the default about this one that this one did not have is that this platform right here just sits there, and obviously you have to hold it a little bit because it's a very small platform, but the entire set turns like so. Like you can just shoot this way and then shoot this way, then shoot a little bit this way, and do all that fun stuff. Other than that, it's just looks to it. You can move this a little bit forward like so if you want to. So here's a closer look to it. So yeah, and they found a pretty cool way to add the figure like this. There's a little platform. So this one has a great, interesting look to it. This part, this little platform thing, and a little stand and shooting all around. That's cool. It also has this printed shield piece right here, dish piece. That's cool and all. So yeah. So definitely this one has a cool playability feature of going 360 round, which is what I like about it. But that problem can easily be solved, or I don't know. I just think you probably should go for the newest edition. The older model has that playability feature, but if you're really gonna play with it like all the time, this one's much more practical. Wise playing like around and shooting everywhere. But if you're gonna use it for a mock or play with it a little bit, there is your great solution, and it is extremely cheap. So as we can see on both models of the Geonosian Warrior, both weapons have been once and twice. First they used the old Sonic Blaster, and then they actually created the blaster with this piece. I'm not sure if it was made for this, but I do know that it was quite new when it came out. So yeah, both have leg printing, pretty similar, and both have torso printing. So yeah. Headpiece is completely different, so are the wings. So and this one does have a little bit of back printing compared to the other one. They do have one similarity in their design, is that they're making their body skinny and leaving these pieces, these parts out. Like if it's not part of the body, it's just there. And that is something that they did as well, with all the black spots right here. So yeah, so that is something to note. Alright guys, that is it for this comparison video. Thank you guys for joining me on this comparison, and I will hope to see you guys next time in another video. Bye bye.